Hello guys, welcome to Smart Tutorial. In this video I am going to explain you how to make test cases. Okay, and I am taking the example for Gmail login page. Here I am in this row I am mentioned that project name and it is Gmail, and after that I am giving the module name which is mentioned login, which platform or which operating system I am using. So here I mention this Windows 10, and in which browser you are testing the website. So in this row I am mentioned that Firefox and Chrome I am testing this website, and in created by row I am mentioned the tester name, which tester is creating this test cases. So you have to give tester name in this row. Okay, and after that I am giving the created date, in which date you are created this test cases. Okay, and sometime you have to make the test cases before the project is going to be live. So before that you get the requirement and you make the test cases. So you just created the test cases, and after making the entire means website, you have to execute the every test cases. So in this row I am mention the date in which date I am executing my means all the test cases which I have prepared, and the URL in which URL you are doing the testing, and in which website you are doing the testing. So all these things mentioned in this URL row. Okay, this is test scenario ID. Here I am giving the test scenario ID. After that I am giving the test scenario description. Which things you are going to be test. So the scenario I am mentioned here, and this is the test case ID. Okay, after that you have to describe the test case description. So what actually you are doing for testing any particular modules or anything else, and the precondition should be what. So in this column I have to mention the preconditions of every test cases, and here the test steps what you have to do for testing any login page, for testing any forget password, for testing any things or registration page, what you have to do, what the step you have to follow. So you have to mention all this thing in this column. Here I am giving the test data column where I have to give the test data which I have to enter for testing the particular website or anything else. Here this column is showing the expected result, means what the client requirement, what should be happen when I am giving any means test data or following any steps. So this column will show all the expected result and what actually happening with you, means with the test cases. Means suppose you are executing any test cases, so then what actually happening. So it's mentioned in the actual result. Okay, and in this status you have to say, means the test cases is pass or is fail. Means it, if it is working very good, means your test cases is executing and executing according to the client requirement, or the status will be pass. Okay, and a comment, you have to give any comment about the particular test cases. Means you have to mention the result or in the comment what actually you are thinking about that particular test. This is my test scenario ID, and here the test scenario description is verify the login functionality of the Gmail login page. This is the test case ID, and after that I am mention the test case description. Verify that login is having option for enter username and password with forget password and login button. Okay, and precondition is valid URL. Test step is enter the gmail.com, then click on sign in. test data is gmail.com, and the expected result, the login page should display login and password text box with the forget password and login button. Actual result, login page is showing username and password with forget password link and login button. The test is pass and it's showing the correct UI. So I am giving this comment in this comment column. My next scenario is verify the login functionality of the Gmail login page. This is test case ID, and here I am verified that as soon as the login page open, by default the cursor should remain on the username text box. Okay, the precondition is valid URL, and test step is enter gmail.com, then click on sign in. Test data is gmail.com. The cursor should remain on user text box. Cursor should display on username text box. This condition is also pass, so I am giving the status pass. If you want to give any comment, so you can give the comment. My next scenario is verify the login functionality of the Gmail login page. This is test case ID. This is test case description. In this description, I am verified that user is able to log in by entering valid credential and pressing enter key. Means in this description, I have to check that means user should when user enter valid username and password, the user should log in. So precondition is valid URL, and the test steps is enter valid username, enter valid password, click on next button. Suppose the valid username is ram@gmail.com and the password is ABCDE. The user should log in. My expectation is the user should log in. So the user get login in this test case also. So my test case is passed and user get login successfully, and this scenario is working fine. And the next step is verify the login functionality of Gmail login page. This is test case ID, and here I am verified that user is able to log in by entering the invalid credential and pressing enter button. In this scenario, I have to check if I am putting the invalid username or invalid password, I am getting means login or not. Suppose I am giving the valid URL, enter the invalid username and invalid password, and click on next button or login button. Suppose my example is means my test data is sita@gmail.com, which is invalid username, and the password is also invalid BBBBB. And after that, my expectation is what? My expectation is user should not be logging. So in expected result column, user should not log in with wrong credential and pop-up validation message. Please enter valid username and password. Okay, and the actual scenario is user should not log in and show validation message. So it's correct. The status is pass. If you want to give any comment, you can give the comment. So this scenario is working fine. Means the login page is showing the validation if the user is putting invalid username and password. And here I am also verify the login page, and this is test scenario ID Gmail login. This is my test case. So verify if the data is in password field is either visible as asterisk or bullet. So the password should be not visible, so it should display in asterisk or bullet format. Just enter the valid URL, enter password. Okay, and it is ABCD After that, the expected result is password text box should display only bullet sign. When user enter password, the password field is showing bullet sign. So this scenario is also password text box not showing fire data. Okay. So according to this, you can make the test cases on Excel sheet. Thank you.